Did you miss us? Today we're talking about two queens, Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. All their fashion and style. We cannot wait to dish on all these looks, guys. We're gonna give you a rundown, do our normal go-to no-boo. Let's jump right into it.
So this Versace look from Nicki Minaj, when I first saw it, I was like, wow, this is like too much. It was overload, color overload. I didn't too much like it. I didn't like it that much. I felt like without the green gloves and the head wrap, she would have been fine. Maybe the head wrap and the hat, she would have been fine with just like, you know, the bustier and then the belt and then the skirt. I think she would have been fine. And I would have changed the red shoes. The red strappy shoes, I would have done maybe a different color or maybe like a black booty. If she would have done a black booty, maybe like a leather or like a patent leather, vinyl, whatever. If she would have done a booty with that look, without the gloves and all that, I would have loved this look. So what do you think about it?
Yeah, if you guys remember, we did a Who Wore It Better between Nicki Minaj and J-Lo. They both wore the same skirt. And you guys totally dished on how we hated Nicki Minaj's look. It just didn't come together for me. It was just too much going on. She tried to do too many different things with the look when the skirt was enough. It was already overwhelming. So we didn't need a head wrap. We just didn't need it. It was just too much. So for me, that was a no boo. Sorry.
No boo for me as well.
Okay, so Style Pair agrees on a no boo. The Christian Cowan purple look. Oh my God, it was so yummy. I love that look. She looked so elevated and sophisticated in that look. Colin Carter definitely nailed it. I appreciated everything about this look. Like Cardi usually, like when she first came on the scene, she gave us like a lot of like stripper kind of fashion. No shade to that,
because that up and coming fashion.
Yeah, because I mean that's all she knows. So like of course she had to, you know, relate to something, but she has definitely elevated her look and I love it. Definitely a go-to for me. What do you think, RJ?
So definitely for me, I love this look. Anytime a woman wears a well-tailored suit anyway, I'm all the way here for it.
Yes.
With the added feathers, it gave this like dramatic avant-garde look. And her hair, everything was perfect. So I'm gonna say go-to as well.
Okay, so the Style Pair is in agreement.
Nicki Minaj in this Alexander Vautier look. I loved it. I think when you think of animal print, the first thing people, you know, they think, oh, leopard or zebra, but not tiger print. And she bodied this. I'm sorry, she really, really bodied this. I love the confidence. Like she exuded this confidence when she was like out for New York Fashion Week and she was just giving it to the camera like pose, pose, pose. I'm like, yes! I love the hair. The only thing I did not like was that makeup. Her eyebrows were horrible. I hated her makeup.
I actually disagree. I think that was like pretty much the only thing I liked up top was her makeup.
Oh no.
I didn't like the hair.
I love the hair. It was reminiscent of Beyonce when she performed at the Grammys.
Don't try it. Beyonce with the wet and wavy is everything. Everybody can't pull it off like the queen.
Oh my God.
So yes, go to for sure.
Go to. I knew you would agree.
Next up on the Cardi B fashion list is the Michael Costello look, where they basically premiered or kind of swagger jacked Beyonce's Grammy 2018 with the hat. We all loved how like Beyonce, well, you know, we all know the Blue Ivy. Calm down. Calm down. So we all know that look. But yeah, I think she looked amazing. She definitely bodied it and made it her own. I love the high thigh split. It was just everything to me, and her like coming down those steps. She looked amazing. nailed it. Definitely a go-to. What do you think?
I would say she really looked amazing. I love the avant-garde, fashion that she's been wearing a lot of avant-garde stuff, and she's wearing it well.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said before, how she started out to how she is now, it's a big difference, and I appreciate it.
Me too.
Definitely reminiscent of Beyonce, which she wore to the Grammys.
Yes.
And I think she did a really good job. I love the colors.
Yeah.
It was everything. So, go to.
Yes.
Another Nicki look that I absolutely loved, that Pamela Rowland purple ombre beaded gown, also with the purple ombre hair, and it was still wet. It was still like that wet and wavy, like reminiscent of Beyonce Grammys, hair. However, I loved the look, loved it. I loved the detailing, that color, that ombre. Oh my gosh, I loved it. And with the matching hair too, absolutely amazing. The only thing I would change would be the shoe choice. She wore black shoes, like black platform strap shoes. I probably would have done a deep purple shoe, only because she had that whole ombre look going on. It went from light to dark. And I feel like she should have topped it off with those dark purple shoes just to match the dress. But other than that, go to.
So that's two looks that you would have changed the shoes that Nicki Minaj wears. So is that what it is? Her accessories that kind of doesn't.
I wouldn't say that, but
You just didn't like the shoes.
I just didn't like the shoes. I just didn't like the shoe choice of those two.
Okay, so for me, I did not really like that look. I didn't think it was horrible, but it definitely wasn't like a slayer for me. It didn't translate all the way for me. I don't know why it didn't, cause it had all the.
But you have a purple lip right now.
Purple
so
lip.
So you should agree with me. It's a go-to.
No, but sorry, purple lip or not.
So what do you like about it?
It just came across like cheap to me. Like I felt like it could have looked like more elevated, and I think maybe like Nicki Minaj to me has a tendency of making it look like a joke and cheapening it. So I feel like with the hair, it just looked corny. It just didn't come across as sophisticated and elegant. And
it's that shade. It's that shade, guys.
I'm not being shady. I'm just giving my opinion.
Oh God.
So, mommyhood definitely looks good on Cardi B. When she displayed it at the 2018 VMAs, and she came out in that Nicholas Brand fuchsia.
Amazing!
She looked gorgeous. She looks so good, guys. Literally, that's one of my favorite looks from her. And then with the short hair, I wouldn't say ever, but it's definitely at my top 3. She looks so good. I just loved how she looked. I just couldn't get over the Lorraine Swartz jewelry. She nailed it. Her and her team killed it. And I love the short hair. And I think to get away from that, the lace fronts and, not saying that wasn't a lace front, but it looked good and it just didn't look tacky, I loved it. So go-to for sure. What you think?
Yeah, obviously mine is a go-to as well.
Yay!
Mine is a go-to as well. I love that velvet dress that she had on. I thought that was different for her.
Yeah.
Also that color with that green, that emerald green, Lorraine Schwartz jewelry, it really popped. The short hair made her look grown and sophisticated, high fashion. She just looked amazing. So Nicholas Brand did his thing with that dress, and Colin Carter did his thing with the styling.
Yes. Shout out to the team.
So I think Nicki really bodied this look.
Oh, what is
it? This Balmain look was so.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved the fact that it was a 2-piece and it wasn't like a full gown, but it still looked grown, sophisticated. and it looked high fashion. I love the detailing and sparkle. I love the button details. She had the button detail on the shoulder and then the button detail on the skirt. Loved it.
And I thought it was an amazing look for her to wear for the Late Show. It looked really good. Like she looked good.
Yeah, and I love the black straight hair with that look. So it was like all black, you know, but it gave a little sparkle and a little button detail.
RJ loves all black guys.
So it just added an extra flair to her look. And I think if you're gonna wear all black, add something, some type of detail or accessory to elevate it and to not make it look so drab.
Absolutely.
So I say go to for this one.
Definitely go to you, obviously. It wasn't one of my favorites. It wasn't the worst. It wasn't a horrible look. Yeah, it wasn't a horrible look, but it just didn't really do anything for me. Kind of like the purple look on Nicki Minaj. It just I mean, she didn't look bad. It just
penetrate your soul.
Yeah, it wasn't something I was like, oh my God, yes, Cardi. So
it didn't give you life.
Yeah, it didn't give me
no type of life.
So that's a no boo for me.
I'm gonna have to disagree. I think it was definitely a go-to. It was classic. It was a classic all black look. I love the hair, like kind of like slicked back.
She's been doing that a lot lately.
Yeah, she's been doing that a lot. Even with the purple
Christian Cowan.
Yeah, Christian Cowan look. She had the slick back hair.
Yeah.
I thought she looked really classy. Very classic. She looked really full together. And again, that dress had a lot of detailing in it. Subtle details, but it had detailing even though it was all black. So I just give her a go-to just because I love the hair. I love the subtle detailing. And I love that it was a classic black.
Oh, so you're giving her a pass. Okay. We get it.
I'm giving her a go-to.
So just an honorable mention look that Cardi B recently did for her birthday. She wore Moschino straight off the runway.
Straight off the runway.
Fresh off the runway, as Rihanna would say.
Fresh off the runway.
She looked so good. I really liked it. And you know, of course, she's good friends with Jeremy Scott, who is the creative director of Moschino. He's been that creative director since 2013, and we have loved the direction that he's went with the brand. And Offset, he definitely walks for him in the spring 2018 runway show. So they definitely have like a family thing going on, and I think it's great that she supports him and includes him in her special moments. What do you think?
Yeah, I loved her look for her birthday, her surprise birthday party.
Yeah.
It had like that scribble, detail on everything. I love the tights with the look. I think without the tights, it wouldn't have done anything for me. I think I'm glad they added the tights with that.
You needed the tights.
Yeah, I needed to see the tights. You know, some people would have thought like, oh, this is just too much. It's like drawing like scribble scrabble all over the place. But I really loved it. I
think for me, like I love the added look of the tights, but I think I could have went without. But I think what was needed was the hat. I think she had to have the hat.
She needed that.
Like, I think if you look at the full look and you're like, okay, stop tights or the hat, I can do without the tights, but I definitely had to have the hat.
But what I love about it is it looked intentional. Like, everything looked intentional. It didn't look forced. It didn't look like they were trying to do too much. It looked intentional, and it came across really well. Well, to me anyway.
Yes,
so.
Yes, absolutely. Colin Carter, keep doing your thing with Cardi B, because we are loving
it.
The looks. You are elevating her, and she is turned into a true queen.
Fashionista. So, guys, we have Nicki and we have Cardi. Now, who do you guys think is the fashion slayer? Who's that fashion girl out of the two? I mean, we kind of went back and forth on, you know, go to Nobu, who was that girl? But we want you guys to let us know.
We want to hear from you.
So, we're going to put a poll up on our Insta stories on Instagram. And we're going to put up a few posts. And we want to hear from you guys. Give us your feedback.
Thank you guys so much for watching our vlog. We truly, truly appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Do not forget, RJ, remind them.
You can't just view. You have to subscribe. That's what matters.
Yes, subscribe to our channel. Make sure you share it to all your friends and family. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, most importantly. And also follow us on Instagram at The Style Pair.
_
Follow us on Facebook at The Style Pair. And also check in on our Twitter. We always do debates on there. We want some retweets. So follow us on Twitter at The Style Pair. We really appreciate it, guys. Thanks so much.